Yeah, well.
Trying to clout chase, exactly. She talked about you, D. The bitch said, you don't be speaking up. And this bitch, I'm the last one you want to go to war with, bitch, because I know your big back business.
Yeah,
it don't faze me at all.
I know it don't faze you, D, because let me tell you something.
A group of men that I don't know personally that don't play about me. And then there's a group of men that I do know personally that don't play about me. And if I'm not disrespecting you and you bringing disrespect to me, people, like, it just escalates into something it doesn't need to be.
So this comedian is going after Corey Holcomb, and I couldn't understand why. I look back to see if Corey Holcomb said something about her which would warrant her response. I couldn't find nothing. Maybe y'all can find something, but her name is Takara Williams. See, she went online criticizing Darlene about not saying something when Corey Holcomb had mush the Christina Payne chick, right? Everybody thought Corey Holcomb was just so wrong, and some people still think he was wrong until you add the context that Christina Payne, he had a restraining order on this woman. Also, she wasn't supposed to be at that venue. She was banned from that venue. And then you add the account of witnesses being there saying Christina Payne was telling Corey Holcomb and others that this would be a perfect night to take his life. When you add all that up, then you understand maybe why Corey Holcomb action or reaction was like that. But this comedian went online and she said this.
Hey, hi. So listen, this is going to go really quick, so just listen. I've been getting a lot of questions and people just asking me what I feel and what I think in regards to the whole Corey Holcomb situation. Not necessarily with Christina Payne, but just in general, because I had an issue with Corey Holcomb years ago, which I still fully don't understand. But, you know, to an extent I do, because then you outed the bitch and said that you was fucking her while she was on the road. Whatever. Anyway, this message is specifically for Darlene Ortiz. I'm not going to bash you, even though you tried to. I'm not going to talk shit about you, even though you did, because I don't know you personally. But based on what I see, my only thing to you is, baby, you got to stand up, honey.
Now, we all know Darlene is so unproblematic. So why are you trying to shoot shots at her knowing Corey Holcomb is overprotective of Darlene? Real quick, I know y'all see the hoodies, embroidery, top quality. These ain't out right now, but this shirt is. Black on black love, man. We all need it. I heard somebody say black love unifies everybody. This just ain't for relationship. This is just for the people. That's for you and me. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you get your shirt, man. Link is going to be pinned in the comments, or you can go to 95weight.com. And hey, Eddie, shout out to Eddie. This is his shirt. I'm shipping this bitch out to California in the morning.
If you're going to be a woman and you represent women on this show and our voice, you got to stand up. I've sat back and watched clips, and I've watched this podcast multiple times where Corey or Craig has said something that you don't agree with, and you just sit there quiet and you twiddle your fingers, or you press the phone, or you shake your head. Stand up!
This is where the disrespect comes in at, because you know you are inside these circles. And you trying to make it seem like Darlene isn't a woman enough to go back and forth with Corey Holcomb or Craig Fax when that's not her personality. That's not the type of woman she is. And Corey Holcomb is taking offense to this.
You got to stand up, baby. That's why you're getting so much backlash. It's not because you're on the podcast. It's because you're not using your platform to your advantage and saying, hey, I disagree when you talk about young girls. Hey, I disagree when you call that 5-year-old little girl a whore. Like, I disagree with those things. And the fact that you don't stand up and speak gives us reason to believe that you do agree.
Now, this so disingenuous, especially coming from a comedian, because the 5150 show is a comedy show. But you might get real facts. You might get, you know what I'm saying, some intellectual shit. But it's a comedy show. It's called Crazy Show. So if you take everything that he's saying to be what he believes and not deciphering what's the joke and what's the truth in the things that somebody's saying, then this is how you tag that onto him and everybody that stands with him on that show. That's disingenuous as fuck.
You a woman? You a beautiful woman? Stand up. Stand up. And I know I'm probably going to get some backlash for this, because somebody probably going to say, oh, you used to this. Craig probably going to try and talk shit about me. Corey going to probably try to talk shit about me. You can't call me ugly. You can't call me broke. You can't say I'm not funny. None of those other things matter. And half the credit's going out the window for the bitch that tried to play me, because you went online, trashed her, and said you fucked her. So, you know, listen, Darlene, from sister to sister, I think a little bit. Just stand up, honey. No matter right, wrong, or indifferent, if y'all are cool the way you say y'all are cool, say what you feel. Stop sitting there digesting bullshit. And it's okay to have a healthy argument. It's okay to have a healthy disagreement. Baby, stand up. Please. That's all. I'ma go.
Now, you could say, hey, that ain't that bad until you hear what Corey Holcomb and Craig Facts have to say about she has always been trying to pick at them or at him for years for some reason, and Corey Holcomb haven't gave her the attention. But this is what they said.
Bitch carrying on is out of pocket.
Right.
That's just how I really feel. But it's interesting to hear Darlene's take on this because you're a woman.
Right.
And I know, first of all, it's bitches out here, Darlene. They try to put you in a pickle and act like you ain't saying what's supposed to be said. And one of these bitches is shaped like a gorilla, and she a comedian. And I done let her ride a couple of times. But if you say something else and you want this smoke,
But she wants attention.
I'm gonna give it to you. I think you should just be a comedian like you are and just let good things come to you. But if you say my name or the 5150 show name again, Gorilla Bill bitch, because you a straight Gorilla Bill bitch. And I will show you walking, and then I will show a gorilla walking, and people are going to say, wow. This is a Gorilla Bill bitch who didn't have work done, so she think it look good. You are a gorilla, bitch.
Wait, but this is the same person that's actually giving advice or speakers that you're talking
This is a female comic that I keep trying to let her live.
Why she keep picking at you?
Because she wants to start some shit. First of all, most female comics are people who are literally wasting their lives.
Right.
But now this bitch is getting a little heat. And I keep trying to let this big back bitch live. But see, the problem is people be telling her, oh, you're a beautiful woman. And I'm like, nope. Stop it. You a big back bitch. You a big back. This is how she be on stage. I'll be like, this is a fucking gorilla.
And a bad thing.
It's up there. Some people know who I'm talking about. Some people know who I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Trying to clout chase, exactly. She talked about UD. The bitch said, you don't be speaking up. And this bitch, I'm the last one you want to go to war with, bitch, because I know your big back business.
yeah, that's
It don't faze me at all.
Well, why-
I know it don't faze you, D,
Right.
because let me tell you something. D, this is the truth. You have accomplished more than most of these bitches will ever accomplish. Did a nigga put you in a mansion? Yes.
Yeah.
These bitches out here wasn't put in studio apartments. So I'm telling you, I got off the subject just to warn you one last time. If you want some smoke, I got you, big back bitch.
But
I got you, you Gorilla Bill bitch. If you want some smoke, try me again.
But I think that's what she wants, Corey. So if you do that,
I know she want it, but she not gonna want you. And you know I know your business, bitch. So stop, big back Gorilla Bill bitch.
Some people are so
Why- I
desperate,
wonder
they
why
just
she
don't
going
care
down there.
by what way it comes.
Want me to tell you why she going that?
Yeah.
She a messy bitch.
No, don't give it.
yeah.
She a messy bitch, but she always got her filters on and shooting. This is how she shoot the camera every time, like a big bitch do, up.
Right.
Because if you look at him like this, you be like, God damn, that bitch neck on swole. But big back bitch, leave me alone, and I'm telling you, you can have your career grow without everybody knowing your dirt. Try me again. I'm coming for you, big back bitch, gorilla.
Looking at this response, they gotta personally know each other for it to be that hostile. You know what I'm saying? Because what she said initially, I'm like, well, it don't necessarily warrant that interaction, right? Until she kind of reveals something in her next response. And then almost almost basically saying, "Oh, I'll get you touched," but you started it. The Takara Williams, it seems like you started this.
Okay, hey y'all, hey, listen, I know my hair's a mess. I'm about to get the shower and hop on this flight and head back to Los Angeles, California. I do want to say this. It has been brought to my attention that Mr. Corey Holcomb of the 5150 show on one of his latest episodes called me a gorilla built bitch. I thought it was hilarious, first of all, because it's me. Second of all, what I want to say is I don't go back and forth with men, especially with grown ass men. I don't do it. Maybe when I was back in my 20s, I used to, but I don't do it anymore. I'm in my 40s. I do not beef with men, especially beef with men online, especially a man who is easily accessible to me, and I in return am easily accessible to him. I do not argue with men online. I don't do it. It's unsafe for both of us, I think. So I don't beef with men, especially online. Why? Because there's a group of men that I don't know personally that don't play about me. And then there's a group of men that I do know personally that don't play about me. And if I'm not disrespecting you and you bringing disrespect to me, people like it just escalates into something it doesn't need to be. So, you know, and I never want to, again, be so uncomfortable in comedy that I don't want to do. Like, it's just a whole thing. So if you know Corey Holcomb and you know me and you have my number and or his number, you can reach out to me and say, hey, Takara, I got your number. I spoke to Corey Holcomb. I'm going to give him your number so y'all can talk. Or speak to Corey Holcomb and let him know I want his number. I think I got his number, but I'm not sure. I'll try it in a few hours.
Some of her followers in the comments said, well, why are you making this video if you think you got his number and you want to reach out to him and getting things straightened out when you know you have his number? This is why Craig Fax and Corey Holcomb believe you clout chasing, because you know them.
And say, hey, Takara Williams, she's trying to talk to you offline. You know, is it possible for me to give her your number? Because I don't need views. And I don't need attention. And this is going to get the wrong type of attention that neither one of us need. And I'm grown enough to say, let's have a conversation offline about it. Now, I'm putting this video out because I don't really know too many people that F with you heavy. Because I'll be out the way. I'll be minding my business. And I did make a video addressing Darlene Ortiz, but that's a woman addressing a woman. Like, there's no involvement for anybody else. And when a man decides to, like, it could get ugly real fast. So again,
I can agree when a woman addressing a woman, but when that woman is tied to a particular man, that she's a co-host of that man's show, and you criticizing her in such a way as if she don't have a voice or she's being silenced by that man, that can be taken as disrespect. Because it's like you're trying to paint him in a certain type of way over a conversation of him being, I guess, abusive to Christina Payne. And it's almost like you kind of trying to segue that energy towards her as if she's a victim, but she's not speaking up. Right? This is how I'm taking it. I'll feel some type of way. Maybe I wouldn't go to lengths of cursing your ass out like Corey Holcomb did. Maybe he upped the ante on it, and it was just overbearing, and he could have reached out to you as well. But if they saying you've been doing these things and taking shots at him over the years, then sometimes somebody have a boiling point, and we all know Corey Holcomb is not going to hold back.
I don't beef with men. It's just not my thing. I'm a girl. I'm a woman at the end of the day. And I'm not going back and forth with no grown-ass man online. But I'm also not going to keep being disrespected by no grown-ass man online. So there is an opportunity to handle this offline, to just have a conversation. Because clearly there's an issue with us here. And I never did nothing to this man. I've never disrespected this man. I don't understand what the issue is. Why he hates me. I never did nothing to you. So, you know, if you got his number, just reach out to me and let me know, and vice versa. I'm fine with having a conversation with this man offline so it doesn't escalate. Okay, bye. Bye, y'all.
I mean, what will it escalate to, though? You feel me? I feel like, yeah, however you want to handle y'all disrespect. But if Craig Fax, Darlene Ortiz, and Corey Holcomb are both corroborating that you have been basically sending subliminals they way over some years, and now you trying to say, hey, I didn't do anything. I didn't do nothing to this man. That I was just addressing a woman. You know what I'm saying? Because he's more openly disrespecting you. So it looks like he started this altercation. I don't know. But looking at their video, it's like, well, maybe you started this. What y'all think? Y'all think Corey Holcomb started this shit, or is this woman clout chasing? Cause y'all be knowing way more than me. Black on black love. This hoodie is not out yet, right? This is embroidery. This is some top tier 320 GSM. Like, this is top tier quality. This is not available yet, but this is. Get your black on black. I say black on black. It's black on black love t-shirts. And you know what I'm saying? Takara Williams and Corey Holcomb need to talk it out. They need to talk it out and get to an understanding where they don't have no black on black crime and they keep it black on black love. You feel me? The website gonna be pinned in the comment, or you can go to 95way.com.